Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here, coming at you with another under $25 deck profile. This time is going to be our Vic Viper OTK deck. It's a light machine, really fun, super cheap too. The only real expensive part of the deck, and what really makes it work, is like the kaijus, mostly the kaiju slumbers, but otherwise it's a dirt cheap deck. I think all of the basic core of the deck is like $2, very cheap. But yeah, if you haven't already, go and subscribe, and we'll get right into this one, starting off with the newest edition. Not necessarily the best one, but it is really nice for the archetype. Vic Viper T301, definitely have to play 3 of it. Just when an attack is declared, if this card is in your graveyard or your hand, you can special summon it, so it just gets another body on board, to get some more damage, and it also, other light machine type monsters you control gain 1200 attack. So really nice, boost your attack, perfect card for this deck. The next one we play, 3 Victory Viper, XX03. This is kind of the original one. When this card destroys an opponent's monster as a result of battle, you just select and activate one effect. You either destroy a trap, increase the attack of this card by 400, or what you'll mostly be doing is special summoning one token, and it has the same type, level, attack, and defense as this card. So say you boost him, with like limiter removal or honest or something like that, you can, your token will be the same, attack and defense, so it'll be really nice for getting a lot of damage. So yeah, kind of the main gimmick of all of these monsters is you want to destroy a monster by battle. So you definitely want your opponent to have monsters. So that's why Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is perfect, because basically you'll clear their board and give them a monster that you can attack over. So rather than playing like Dark Hole, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber is your best friend here. 3 Lord British Space Fighter. When he destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can either have him attack again, and gain additional attack, which is nice in itself, especially if you have some of those attack boosts. You can also select and destroy one set card on the field, and then also he has another effect where he special summons a token with 1200 attack and 1200 defense. So just more damage again with him. And then I dropped this down to 2. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't known, I actually did this deck profile before on the channel. I think I lowered the price a little bit on this. It's not an expensive deck anyway. That's why I'm doing it now, and I just want to it's just a really cool deck that not a lot of people know about, so I just want to do an update on it. Drop this down to 2 from that deck profile. It's okay. It's pretty good. It basically just, if it destroys an opponent's monster, you just special summon a token with 1500 attack and 1500 defense. So it kind of goes along with all of them. And then I added one Falchion Beta or B. If this card destroys a monster by battle, you can send one light machine type monster with 1200 or less attack from your deck to your graveyard. Or you can target one 1200 or less in your graveyard and special summon that. So it's either a way of loading Vic Viper to the grave, or special summoning one of these guys. So comes in handy. I thought it was a nice addition. And then the main gimmick of the deck is the kaijus. Do 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Humongous, 1 Godarla, 1 Dogaran, 1 Jizukiru, and 1 Thunder King. The main reason, you can either play 2 Jizukiru, because he's a light machine again, so you can boost him to some pretty good attack. But I just added in a Thunder King because, again, Honest we play, so he's a light. But going with 6, it's a high number, but really nice to have. And you always want your Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to be able to special summon some monsters, so play those. And then, since this is obviously a mostly going second battle phase deck, we're also playing 1 Pankratops just for straight up special summoning out, getting another body on board. And then we, of course, play the 3 Honest, because all of our attackers are light, so just going to boost their attack. And then some hand traps. Again, we're going second. You have to play hand traps if you're playing an exclusive going second deck, in my opinion. So play 2 Effect Veiler and 2 DD Crow. Just some budget options, but they are obviously still very, very good, especially against this meta. Both these cards will do very well for you. So that's it for the monsters. Spells, probably the most important one is Interrupt a Kaiju Slumber. Blows up the board, special summons a Kaiju to your opponent's board and your board. And then if this is in the graveyard, you banish it and you can add a Kaiju monster from your deck to your hand. So really, really nice, perfect for this deck because you want your opponent to have at least one monster, or preferably just one monster so you can just attack and kill him. And then we play all machines, are basically our attacking monsters. So limiter removal is really going to help you out in the battle phase so that you can, again, you want to destroy monsters. So limiter removal is just going to help you do that. Same thing with Moon Mirror Shield. It's going to basically, the equipped monster is equal to your opponent's attack of their monster plus 100. So, you know, theoretically there, you're going to be able to destroy whatever monster, you know, any of these cards are attacking. So you can get another token on board. So really nice. And a super cool tech card that I added newly to this is Forbidden Chalice, because it not only is going to help you negate a monster effect on the field, but it is going to increase the attack of one monster too. So it could become, you can target your monster, increase its attack, although it takes away its effects, or it's really just going to help you go second, you know, getting some monster effects. And then last cards we play, 2 Mind Control. That should be obvious too. You know, if your opponent builds a crazy board, just taking one problem monster or the monster with the highest attack will, you know, help you be able to clear out their board and OTK them. So that's it for the main deck. We just kept it at 40. And then the extra deck, you're hardly ever going to go into it, so, but I would always suggest playing an extra deck even if you're not going to be going into it. Just in case, play 1 Tsukiyomi if you have a really bad hand, but you can make a Tsukiyomi. It's nice to clear your hand and draw a couple cards. Paladimo, it's going to be targeting a monster your opponent controls, putting its attack to 0, and its effects are negated. So obviously if you can make this, that's really good in this deck because you're going to be destroying that monster by battle, more than likely. And then just some utility. Dugaris for draw power. It does also double the attack of one monster you control, so that will come up too, or you can special summon from grave. So 3 amazing effects. Daigusto Emerald, currently this is the most expensive card in the extra deck, but come next week, so 1 week, this will be a $1 card. So if you got it, it's nice. You'll probably never be going into it because you got to have 3 monsters in the graveyard, then you'll shuffle all 3 into the deck and draw 1 card, so you're probably not going to be going into it. Abyss Dweller, Tornado Dragon, Time 3 Free Doer. Just again, just going first, you know, rank 4s that are kind of nice. And then a Platinum Gadget. You can sometimes make them and then special summon another level 4 machine type from your hand. Can be nice. Hippo Shinigami, just increasing the attack of your light monsters is really nice sometimes. And then Gravity Controller, just a non-link monster in the extra zone. You can make it so that at the start of the damage step, this card battles an opponent's monster in the extra monster zone. You can just return both to the hand. So it gets rid of problem monsters, basically. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. Just a nice quick one for you today. It's a, like I said, really fun, super OTK, super just battle phase deck. Kind of different from our last under $25 deck. That one was more control. This one is going to be more just OTK, power, really nice. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.